Okay, so for the vibe coders out there, this one is about context. Now you're prompting, saying things like, I want to build an app that does this. I want to add a feature that does this. This part is the part that's most interesting to the chatbot that you're working with, because that's the bit which is the context. And if you only give it this much context, it's only going to give you this much output. If you give it this much context, it will give you far more than just a little bit of an answer. It will give you maybe even a small plan, details, considerations. It will give you all kinds of things to think about. It's making a toasty. But this is where context is key. And if you don't put important context in a prompt and you put single prompts, you're going to get an output, and it might be okay, but it could be so much better. And so when you add a single prompt and then you layer another single prompt on top, you're redefining the goal again, and you add another single layer prompt on top, 1 or 2 sentences with not much else context. You're just changing these goals, and the quality is not going to be as good, but more importantly, you're going to waste time. You could get things done a lot faster if you just started off, spent 20 or 30 minutes in one extremely long prompt with supporting documents, screenshots, websites for API documentation, competitors, other angles, suggested things to think about. And then most importantly, you have to do this. You have to say, do you have any questions before we begin? And let it ask you questions, because it might think of things you didn't think about. And also it's going to cause it to think. You want it to think. If it thinks, it does so much better. Try it out.